Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. There is a link in the description. If you're familiar with this channel, you will know that I try to make multiple videos every day in regards to very dark topics, and I'm being a little bit facetious here in saying that this too is a very dark topic. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I mean, it kind of is, really, but I am being facetious. Sue me. Nigerian officials intercept 7,000 smuggled donkey penises at an international airport after the smell aroused suspicion. Who would have guessed that 7,000 donkey penises would emit a pungent smell? I think these smugglers ought to have applied some more hefty deodorant. Nigerian officials have intercepted 7,000 donkey penises at an international airport after the smell from the packages aroused suspicion. The donkey penises were being smuggled to Hong Kong in 16 sacks, but customs officers at Murtala Mohammed Airport in the Nigerian city of Lagos intercepted the packages. So 16 sacks of donkey penises at the airport, trying to be smuggled into Hong Kong, but they were intercepted in Lagos. Sambo Dangaladima, what a name. The customs controller at the airport said that the animal parts were found in sacks in the animal export section. Okay, I'm not sure if this is one of the donkeys concerned. Perhaps it is. He said that a pungent smell was coming from the bags, arousing suspicion among the customs officers, who then opened the packages to find the 7,000 donkey penises. Dangaladima said that a suspect linked to the shipment, which is worth an estimated 200 million naira, or approximately £416,000 sterling, managed to escape. A suspect managed to escape. The illicit trade of donkey parts, including the animal's penises and skin, is actually quite common from Nigeria to China. Probably should be a little bit careful with my commentary. The animal parts are used in China to make a traditional medicine called Ijao, I'm going to go with. In June, the Nigerian Customs Service said that they had intercepted 3 100-kilogram bags filled with donkey genitalia and 3,712 pieces of donkey skin at an airport. 4 months earlier, in March, 4 suspects were arrested whilst they were trying to smuggle 2,754 donkey penises as well as 3,700 pieces of skin. So this is a common trade, mass smuggling of donkey penises and donkey skin. Why? Well, because it's a herbal remedy, a Chinese traditional medicine called Ijao, if I pronounce that correctly. Nigeria lost over $6 billion to the illicit trade of smuggling donkey parts to China from 2012 to 2018. My math says about $1 billion worth of donkey part trades per year. It's quite a bit. It is illegal in Nigeria to kill donkeys for their body parts and smuggle them to foreign countries, but the illicit smuggling continues. The Donkey Dealers Association of Nigeria this week urged the Nigerian government to prosecute those who engage in the indiscriminate killing of donkeys and the smuggling of their animal parts outside of the country. The charity said that they have invested millions into the breeding of donkeys, but the smugglers are sabotaging their efforts. And that is the full article there. Has this been worthwhile coverage? Perhaps it has, perhaps it hasn't. I'm going to say a couple of things, just a little bit of commentary for whatever it's worth. And this is from the top of my head. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I guess my opinion may be to some. I'm not sure if I'm that disgusted by this topic, to be honest with you. I'm not sure that I am. Look, I eat meat. For most of my life, I have eaten meat. I was vegetarian for about a year, but I eat meat. I wear leather shoes occasionally, and I guarantee you eat meat too, and you wear leather shoes too. Okay, there's going to be a certain percentage that say, no, I'm a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, and I'm not looking to attack vegetarians or vegans, but I'm just saying that I personally eat meat, and I expect to fully continue to do so. I think despite the ever-growing acceptance of veganism and vegetarianism, which I ultimately support. Meat is murder. There is something wrong with eating meat. There's something wrong about eating meat, and there's something right about eating meat. So I am a bit confused on the subject. But, I am a meat eater, so why would I be ridiculously offended by this, the killing, the slaughtering of animals for their body parts? That's something that I participate in every single day as a consumer. I'm partially funding the meat is murder industry. It's not really that different to what these guys are doing. The smugglers are involved in the killing of donkeys for their body parts. Same with the farmers. They kill the sheep, they kill the pigs, they kill the cows. Why? Well, because of their body parts. And that's a well-oiled machine, which is prominent the world over. So I don't think it's necessarily required to get on our high horses, no pun intended, about this subject. That's kind of my feeling. I mean, donkey penises. What do I think about Chinese traditional medicine using donkey penises? Well, I think it's just a thing, isn't it? It's a thing. It's an historic thing. It's a little bit weird for us from the West to consider that certain cultures use penises for this reason or that reason, but we're aware of it. It's not a new concept to us. Donkey penises may be new to us, that knowing about the use of donkey penises, but we're aware that tiger penises are used in Chinese traditional medicine as well as other body parts. We're aware of this generally. So to me, it's not that shocking. I'm actually fairly surprised that this is an illegal act, to be honest. Does that disgust you for me to say that? Maybe it does. But I really, the more I think about it, the less offended I am, to be honest. It just seems like that it really ought to be farmed. I mean, if it is, this is what I'm going to say, and I don't fully agree with what I'm saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. But look, why not farm the donkeys? If there is a market for their body parts, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't a country, a nation, a company farm donkeys? I mean, we farm every other animal. That's not true, but we farm certain animals, pigs, cows, etc., chickens. We factory farm them. I'm not that offended about the notion of farming donkeys. If their bodies are going to be put to use, then how is it any different to farming pigs or cows or something? I'm not getting the outrage, to be honest. Anyway, I've gone on for 9 minutes. I've read through the article. Perhaps you found it interesting. I've given you a waffle session. Maybe you found that interesting. Probably different, but that's fine. I'm going to get more comfortable with doing the waffles. I'm just going to waffle really for my benefit. I don't expect people to listen to my waffles. Maybe they will occasionally, but it's fine if they don't. I'm just doing it for my benefit, to flap my gums. So there we go, guys. I won't bore you anymore. I'll thank you for your time. Thanks.